Nvidia generated significant buzz at CES 2025, with announcements that sent their stock soaring to new heights. We will unpack the highlights, including new AI-powered gaming chips, a surprising venture into robotics, and a desktop computer built for AI developers. We'll also explore what these developments signal for Nvidia's future and discuss why these innovations matter for you.
Nvidia's stock closed at a record-breaking $149.43, bringing their total valuation to an astounding $3.66 trillion.
Wow.
This impressive figure positions them as the second most valuable publicly traded company globally, just behind Apple.
One of their headline announcements at CES was the RTX 50 series gaming chips. These chips are not just a minor upgrade, they represent a potential paradigm shift in gaming graphics.
The RTX 50 series incorporates Blackwell AI technology, which is designed to push in-game graphics to a level of realism previously unseen. Imagine playing a game where the graphics are so detailed they are almost indistinguishable from a movie. This is the promise of Blackwell.
So gamers can anticipate an unprecedented level of detail in their games, thanks to these AI advancements.
Absolutely. Think incredibly lifelike textures with imperfections on surfaces and human faces that look almost real. However, this level of graphical fidelity comes at a cost.
Of course, I imagine these chips will be pretty pricey.
The price for these powerful new chips ranges from $549 to a hefty $1,999. The question is whether gamers will be willing to pay a premium for this significant leap in visual quality. The answer will likely depend on the specific performance improvements these chips deliver.
Beyond gaming, Nvidia also surprised many by revealing Cosmos, which are AI models capable of generating highly realistic video. This might not sound groundbreaking at first, but its applications are far-reaching and potentially revolutionary.
Cosmos is designed for training robots and self-driving cars in virtual environments. This represents a major departure from traditional training methods that rely on expensive and time-consuming real-world data collection.
So instead of sending a self-driving car out on the road for millions of miles, we can use Cosmos to simulate countless driving scenarios in a virtual world.
Precisely. That is the potential of Cosmos. It could significantly reduce the cost and accelerate the development of these technologies.
And I imagine this also has safety implications as well.
Definitely. This approach could democratize access to advanced training data, making it more affordable for smaller companies and research institutions to develop sophisticated AI systems. It also has implications for safety, as training in virtual environments can help mitigate risks associated with real-world testing.
Nvidia also unveiled Project Digits, their first desktop computer specifically designed for programming AI systems. This is a noteworthy development, as it signals Nvidia's commitment to empowering individual developers in the AI space.
Project Digits boasts the same powerful chip found in Nvidia's data centers, but in a smaller, more accessible form factor for individual developers. This means developers will have access to substantial computing power, allowing them to create and test AI systems locally without relying on expensive cloud computing resources.
And what's the price tag on this?
$3,000.
This $3,000 machine could significantly lower the barrier to entry for aspiring AI developers, potentially leading to a surge in innovation. It will be interesting to see how this influences the development and accessibility of AI applications in the future.
Nvidia also recognizes the growing importance of the automotive industry in the AI landscape. They announced a partnership with Toyota to integrate their Orin chips and automotive operating system into a range of Toyota models.
This partnership focuses on enhancing advanced driver assistance capabilities in these vehicles. It signals a strategic move by Nvidia to further establish itself in the rapidly evolving automotive technology sector.
This aggressive push into the automotive sector is projected to generate substantial revenue for Nvidia. They anticipate $5 billion in hardware and software revenue in fiscal year 2026, which is a notable increase from the expected $4 billion this year.
These figures highlight the significant financial potential Nvidia sees in the automotive market. This partnership with Toyota is just the beginning. It is likely we'll see Nvidia collaborating with other major automotive manufacturers in the near future.
While some analysts remain cautiously optimistic about ventures like robotics, the prevailing sentiment is that Nvidia is strategically positioning itself for continued growth and dominance in key technology sectors. They are pushing the boundaries of AI and computing in ways that could reshape entire industries.
Nvidia's announcements at CES 2025 were met with considerable excitement, and for a good reason. They are making bold moves that could have a profound impact on the future of gaming, robotics, automotive technology, and AI development.
It remains to be seen how these ambitious projects will play out in the long term, but one thing is certain. Nvidia is a company to watch closely in the coming years. They're shaping the technological landscape in ways that are both fascinating and potentially disruptive.
Nvidia is undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with in the tech world. Their commitment to innovation and their strategic partnerships position them for continued success. It will be interesting to witness how their ambitious plans unfold in the coming years.
NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang outlined a bold vision at CES 2025. He explained how the company is bringing its powerful data center AI chip technology to consumer PCs and laptops. This move could have significant implications for the accessibility and capabilities of personal computing devices.
And he also went into a little bit more detail about those groundbreaking Cosmos Foundation models we touched on earlier, right? The ones with the potential to reshape how we train and interact with AI systems, particularly in robotics and autonomous driving.
Absolutely. Cosmos models generate photorealistic video, which can be used to train robots and self-driving cars. This approach offers a more cost-effective alternative to traditional methods, which rely on vast amounts of real-world data.
So can you give us an example? Like, how would this work in practice?
Imagine describing a scene or a task in simple text, and then having Cosmos generate a realistic video that depicts that scene. This is a powerful capability that could transform how we develop and train AI systems.
Wow, that's incredible. It sounds like it could really streamline the whole process.
This approach mirrors the advancements we've seen with large language models like ChatGPT, which have revolutionized natural language processing. Cosmos aims to do the same for visual understanding, enabling robots and autonomous vehicles to learn and interact with the physical world in a more sophisticated way.
And I imagine the cost savings associated with using synthetic data generated by Cosmos are pretty substantial.
You're right. It eliminates the need for expensive real-world data collection efforts, such as sending cars out on the road for millions of miles or having humans manually teach robots tasks.
So is NVIDIA keeping Cosmos under wraps, or will other developers have access to it?
NVIDIA is taking a bold step by making Cosmos available on an open license. This decision aligns with the approach taken by Meta Platforms with their Llama 3 language models.
Interesting. So they're really embracing that open source philosophy. What sort of impact is Huang anticipating for Cosmos?
Huang expressed optimism that Cosmos will have a similar impact on robotics and industrial AI as Llama 3 has had on enterprise AI. This open approach could foster innovation and accelerate the development of new AI applications.
But of course, not everyone's convinced this is going to be a slam dunk, right?
Well, of course, there are always some reservations. Bank of America analyst Vivek Arya cautioned that the viability of this venture depends on making the products reliable, cheap, and pervasive enough to create sustainable business models.
So there are some hurdles to overcome.
Arya suggested that robotics could become another niche opportunity for NVIDIA, similar to the metaverse or autonomous vehicles. It remains to be seen whether NVIDIA can overcome these challenges and establish a strong foothold in the robotics market.
Right. And speaking of overcoming challenges and establishing footholds, Huang also used CES as a platform to introduce NVIDIA's latest gaming innovation, the RTX 50 series gaming chips.
These chips represent a significant leap forward in graphics processing power and introduce new AI-powered features that enhance realism.
And this all comes down to their Blackwell AI technology, right?
Exactly. The RTX 50 series leverages NVIDIA's cutting-edge Blackwell AI technology to create stunningly realistic graphics in video games. This technology focuses on enhancing shaders, which are responsible for adding details and imperfections to surfaces, making them appear more lifelike.
So it's all about those little details that make things look more authentic.
Blackwell also enables game developers to create more realistic human faces, with nuanced expressions and subtle details. The result is a more immersive and visually captivating gaming experience.
But I'm guessing all this realism doesn't come cheap.
You're right. These advancements come at a price. The new RTX 50 series chips range in price from $549 to $1,999, putting them out of reach for some gamers.
And when can gamers get their hands on these new chips?
The top-tier models will be available on January 30th, while the more affordable options will hit the market in February. The success of the RTX 50 series will depend on the perceived value they offer to gamers relative to their cost.
Right. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Do we have any early predictions on how well these new chips will sell?
Ben Bajarin, chief executive of technology consultancy Creative Strategies, believes the new gaming chips will provide a significant boost to NVIDIA's sales in the short term. The long-term impact will depend on factors such as adoption rates and competition from rival chip manufacturers.
Okay, so moving beyond gaming, Huang also revealed Project Digits, NVIDIA's first foray into desktop computers specifically designed for programmers.
This move reflects NVIDIA's growing focus on providing tools and resources that empower developers to create innovative AI applications.
So tell us a little more about this new computer. What makes it special?
This $3,000 computer will run on a custom NVIDIA operating system based on Linux, offering a tailored environment for AI development. This is a strategic move that positions NVIDIA as a comprehensive provider of AI hardware and software solutions.
And what about the hardware itself? What kind of power are we talking about here?
Yeah. The computer will be powered by the same powerful chip used in NVIDIA's data centers, but in a smaller package. This innovative design was achieved through a collaboration with Taiwan's MediaTek. The smaller form factor makes it more accessible for individual software developers to use and test AI systems locally.
So this means developers won't necessarily have to rely on those expensive cloud-based AI development platforms anymore.
Exactly. This approach contrasts with the traditional reliance on cloud-based AI development platforms, which can be expensive and require a constant internet connection. Project Digits provides developers with greater flexibility and control over their AI projects.
And to round out their announcements, NVIDIA also unveiled a strategic partnership with Japan's Toyota Motor.
Toyota will utilize NVIDIA's Orin chips and automotive operating system to power advanced driver assistance systems in several of their upcoming models.
So this is really reinforcing their commitment to the automotive sector.
This collaboration reinforces NVIDIA's commitment to the automotive sector and its ambition to become a leading provider of AI solutions for autonomous driving. The partnership is expected to generate substantial revenue for NVIDIA.
And what kind of numbers are we talking about here?
NVIDIA projects that their automotive hardware and software revenue will reach $5 billion in fiscal year 2026. This represents a significant increase from the anticipated $4 billion in revenue this year. These figures underscore the growing importance of the automotive market for NVIDIA's overall business strategy.
And finally, let's not forget to mention NVIDIA's stock performance.
NVIDIA's closing stock price on Monday was a record-breaking $149.43. This impressive figure brought the company's total valuation to a staggering $3.66 trillion.
Wow, that's an incredible valuation.
This valuation makes NVIDIA the second most valuable publicly listed company globally, trailing only behind Apple. This remarkable achievement reflects the market's confidence in NVIDIA's future prospects and its dominant position in key technology sectors.
So overall, NVIDIA's announcements at CES 2025 sent a clear message.
They are aggressively pursuing opportunities in artificial intelligence, gaming, robotics, and automotive technology. Their strategic partnerships, innovative product launches, and ambitious vision are fueling their rapid growth and solidifying their position as a technology industry leader.
It sounds like NVIDIA is a company that's definitely on the move.
NVIDIA is a company that is constantly pushing the boundaries of what is possible with technology. Their relentless pursuit of innovation is shaping the future and creating new possibilities. It will be fascinating to witness how their ambitious plans unfold in the coming years. They are a company to watch closely as they continue to disrupt and redefine the technological landscape.
So to wrap things up for today, would you say NVIDIA is a company that's worth keeping an eye on?
NVIDIA is a company that embraces innovation and challenges the status quo. Their impact on the technology industry is undeniable, and their future trajectory is full of potential.
It seems like NVIDIA's overall strategy is to deeply integrate themselves into various industries.
Their presence at CES 2025 demonstrated their ambition to push the boundaries of artificial intelligence, and their advancements in gaming, graphics, and robotics are particularly noteworthy. The potential applications of these technologies are vast. The ability to create incredibly realistic video game graphics and train robots in virtual worlds opens up new possibilities for entertainment, automation, and beyond.
And their partnership with Toyota is another example.
Their strategic partnership with Toyota to integrate their chips and software into vehicles is a testament to the commitment to shaping the future of transportation.
And for developers, that new computer is really exciting.
The creation of a desktop computer specifically designed for AI development highlights their focus on empowering developers and fostering innovation in the field of artificial intelligence.
The market seems to agree that NVIDIA is on the right track.
The market's response to NVIDIA's announcements is evident in their soaring stock price. Their valuation places them among the most valuable companies globally.
It sounds like NVIDIA is setting themselves up to be a major player in the tech landscape for years to come.
NVIDIA is undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with in the technology industry. Their relentless pursuit of innovation and strategic partnerships position them for continued growth and influence.
Do you think this is just the tip of the iceberg for NVIDIA?
Nvidia's journey is far from over. Their commitment to pushing the limits of technology suggests that we can expect even more groundbreaking developments in the years to come. It will be fascinating to witness how they continue to shape the technological landscape and redefine what's possible. Their impact on various industries is already significant, and their future potential is immense.
Well, it certainly sounds like Nvidia is a company worth watching closely as they continue to innovate and disrupt. Any final thoughts before we wrap up?
NVIDIA's story is a testament to the power of innovation and the transformative impact of technology. Their dedication to pushing the boundaries of what is possible is inspiring. Until next time, goodbye.